Do you like jazz?
You like jazz?
I would guess some of you listen to jazz, or maybe really likes jazz, or maybe you are listening to it right now. I don't know. But 𝓙𝓃𝔃 not only likes jazz, he is obsessed with it. It all began on one random-ass evening when he went to a jazz club with his brother. 𝓙𝓃 wasn't doing well at high school and rather spent his time playing basketball. So there is absolutely no reason he would go to a jazz club and fall in love with jazz. But as soon as the first note hits, it was already too late. His body might be intact, but his mind is already at nirvana. From that moment going forward, the only thing that is running around in his head is all about jazz. He loves jazz so much he is willing to throw everything he had and pursue his ultimate dream, to become the best jazz saxophone player. 10 years of education and 6 years of basketball down in history to dedicate himself to jazz. 𝓙𝓃 practiced saxophone by himself, playing saxophone on the side of the road every single day, perfecting his tune, every breath, every finger to produce a melody that could literally shake the world. Now you might already notice that this manga goes incredibly hard. Some of these panels inside this manga feels like it's gonna come out from my screen. I don't have to remind you that this is a manga about music.
A manga about fucking music.
You don't have to hear what 𝓙𝓃 is playing, but from these panels, you know that he puts everything into it. One night, 𝓙𝓃 asks his brother to listen to him playing the saxophone. Of course, his brother hesitates because why the f he suddenly plays saxophone? But as a good brother he is, he follows his brother to the riverside to hear him out. To hear a self-taught saxophone player who never read a shit music in his life tries to play a fucking instrument. His brother is confused, I'm confused, you're watching this confused. But the moment he plays the saxophone, the panels that follows it made me fucking nut. I don't even care if it sounds good. This whole panel bleeds passion. This is how 𝓙𝓃 screams to the whole world telling that, fuck you, fuck everyone, this is my passion, this is what I want. And the best part is, there are a lot more panels like this. From him playing in a band for the first time, to another character apart from 𝓙𝓃 plays an absolute heaven of a music. I would be lying to you that the art style is not what made me love this manga. And the man who writes this wonderful manga is Shinichi Ishizuka Sensei. Ishizuka Sensei, with no surprise, is also obsessed with jazz. His previous manga, including a manga about hiking, and if you look even more, he even writes a one-shot about a pizza delivery guy getting chased because a girl kissed him. He is, and always, a big fan of jazz, and his previous manga has some reference to it. In Straight No Chaser, the girl that kissed him wanted a man who can play an instrument, and his response is to play trumpet and jazz music. In Gaku, you can see Ishizuka Sensei practice to draw scenery and perspective, which he uses many times in Blue Giant. All of his previous works always lead to his magnum opus. He took his time not to immediately write about jazz because he wanted his manga about jazz to be as perfect as possible. All of his panels resembles his passion, a man who dedicated himself to perfecting his craft, took his time and lessons to convey his feelings about jazz. The manga also got an anime film adaptation which airs on Japan on the beginning of 2023. Shinichi Ishizuka Sensei creates not only 1, 2, but 3 sequels to the original Blue Giant. I haven't read the sequels, but I cannot see a world where he fumbles his most beloved series. Whatever message Shinichi Ishizuka Sensei trying to tell us the readers about jazz, the feeling about music, or a journey about not giving up on your dreams even if everyone is doubting you. Thank you for wrapping your message in this beautiful story.